What's up, everybody? I'm doing a reaction video to how Larry Wheels got cucked by his wife. I'm doing a reaction video to Coach Greg. You can check his link out in the description below. But due to that, let's get it.
To start opening up like this, to show and reveal to the world your insecurities, that you're not really alpha, to me, it's over. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you the truth. Coach Greg, in today's video, feeling bad for Larry. I mean, after all that's transpired, can you believe that Larry, he just got cucked? And so in case you think that this is just something that's being clipped, that people are exaggerating, wait till you see the body language on his wife when she's checking out, undressing him with his eyes, fantasizing about him. You decide what she's doing when she looks at Rampage Jackson. If you've ever had a woman look at you that way in your entire life, hey, you've made it. Most men will never experience that kind of gaze, that kind of seduction, the kind of look that makes a man feel like a man. Larry Wheels had to witness this. Now remember, this was caught in 4K. As she's doing this with Rampage, he's off in the distance. He doesn't know that it's happening, but it's recorded, it's live.
Bro, now that's Larry Wheels' wife. Now, I'm not the biggest relationship expert in the world, but I know when a girl is flirting. She doesn't have to talk, but I know when she's flirting with her body language, right? She's touching her hair. Just a moment ago, she adjusted her bra so that her breasts popped up. And this is an awkward situation. And first of all, why is she standing there when she should be over there with her husband? Now, her husband's got her, which is Larry Wheels, her husband's got his back to her, but she doesn't give a shit. Obviously, Rampage Jackson, we all know who he is. He's a legendary fighter from the UFC. He looks like it's awkward too. He knows what's going on. He knows what she's doing, and he's trying not to look at her, right? He's talking to the man and obviously to the camera. But bro, if that's your wife, she shouldn't be acting like that. But anyway.
I've streamed, and later they talk about it, and he does not like the answer. But let me show you that throughout the video, remember on Larry Wheels' own wall, when you freeze frame and look at her face, she's checking out Rampage throughout.
Out there I do 275 one time. It's more than your body weight. It is more than my body weight.
As you can see, she has her eyes on Rampage. She's checking.
Bro. Oh, she's checking them out, man. While her husband is there. She's checking them out while her husband is... Yo, I mean, that's disrespectful, man. You know? That is disrespectful.
Checking him out, hanging on every word, looking at him, gazing down, looking at her lips, looking back at him. That is a sheer sign that a woman is interested in you. If that wasn't enough, here's the mic drop. I want you to pay attention to the amount of time she's playing with her hair, adjusting her bra to get the girls out just a little bit more.
Yeah.
And how long she's actually staring at him. So long that Rampage looks at the camera and is like, he is a very famous athlete, made lots.
Obviously, she doesn't care, right? Obviously, she saw how awkward Rampage was and how he was feeling. You can tell by his body language. She can obviously see that, but she doesn't give a shit. She's looking at him like a Greek god, like, oh, right? While her husband's just 2 feet away. Yo, man. Yo, come on, man.
Some money UFC fighter, and even he notices just how long she's staring at him.
That's right.
For most of you out there, most of you watching, I know you don't often experience women looking at you like this, playing with their hair, adjusting the boobs. That is a telltale sign that a woman is infatuated with you, that she thinks you're God's gift, that she would just love to rip down your pants and go to town. Now, of course, you've been using harder than last time. You know what it's for. You're most likely, it doesn't work for you that way. Remember, Larry doesn't see this right now. He's in the background. Rampage, he knows. Trust me.
He's in the background helping these young boys out, right? While she's standing there, coming all over Rampage, right? She's having an orgasm while her husband's right there. Why are you standing there in the first place? Why aren't you standing over there with your husband? Huh? Shouldn't you be over there with your husband, showing him respect? But you're over here with Rampage Jackson. And Rampage Jackson knows this. And Rampage Jackson is he's a respectful, he's a respectful man. He knows this. He knows in the back of his mind that she shouldn't be there. She should be with her husband. She shouldn't be acting like that. She shouldn't be playing with her hair, showing her boobs, and Larry Wheels, bro, are you a cuck? Like, seriously, man.
Every man knows. Doesn't matter if that girl has a boyfriend, 2 boyfriends, a husband, family, kids, everything. When you see a woman looking at you that way, you know she wants you. Larry and his wife, they get into an interview and they ask, what do you think of all this?
I know that's like clip farming, whatever, that like I'm feeling him touching my hair, whatever. I was, huh?
Larry is so uncomfortable right now. And no man wants another man to experience this because at that very moment, probably over. When you find a woman, she has to have genuine burning desire for you, or she's going to find someone else. She might have chosen you because perhaps she sees you as the safest option. You make a lot of money. You're at the right time in your life, the right stage. You want to start a family. But if she doesn't have that genuine burning desire for you, she will be fantasizing of other men.
I know that's like clip farming, whatever, that like I'm feeling him touching my hair, whatever. I was, huh?
He didn't let her speak. He's been bothered by this for the entirety of this. He can't.
That's right. You can tell by his body language, right? And you can tell she doesn't care. She's smiling away, and obviously she's bent over forward. The whole world can see her cleavage. Like, man, come on. Like, Larry, that's your wife, man. Like, do you really need her on your live streams? Like, really? I mean, you're Larry Wheels. You're already established. Who is she but an Instagram hoe? And I don't mean to disrespect Larry by calling her a hoe, but man, it is what it is. If you look at her Instagram, right, there are it is so provocative, man. Go to her Instagram. All her pictures are so provocative that you would think that she is single. And I bet you right now, even though she's married, there are so many guys sliding into her DMs, and probably Larry doesn't even know about it. And another thing, if you're married, right, and if you really love and respect your husband, you will turn off your Instagram. Not even turn it off, just put it on private, right? Just put it on private, because the only man that needs to see you, see your body, is your husband. But she doesn't get that. I saw a clip the other day that she loves Novak Djokovic, right? And she wants his face tattooed on her body. She doesn't want Larry Wheels' name tattooed, just the name tattooed on her body. She wants Novak Djokovic's face. And Larry Wheels was just sitting there going, like, Larry, man, come on, brother. Come on, man. Are you a simp? Come on, man.
Can't believe that she would disrespect him like that.
Yeah.
She's stalling. She's buying for some time. She doesn't know what to say.
That's right.
She knows by that question that she clearly has upset him, and she doesn't know how to respond.
Yeah.
Rather than caring about his feelings and looking at him and saying, no, Larry, it's okay. I don't know what I was doing. I'm here for you. You're my man. You're my stud. You're Larry Wheels. She could have looked at him and said a number of things that would have made him feel much, much better. And they could have, in fact, moved on. But
exactly. Right? See how she's sitting? She's sitting like far apart from him, right? Maybe a feet, right? If you respected your man, you would have said positive things about him, like, no, you're the one I want. You're my dream man. Or even, hold his arm. Or put your, you know what I mean? Just show some love to the man. Respect him. Like, make him feel like a man. But he's so awkward right now. And I know they're on live stream, so he has to keep his composure. But man, like Larry, man, I hope it works out for you, brother. I really do. I like you, man. I've been watching you for years. You've given me great tips on how to work out in the gym, but bro, this is sad to watch, brother. This is sad to watch.
Instead of that, instead of looking at Larry and being present with him, turning towards him, facing him, using her body language to convey an attraction for him, she turns away from him and laughs at him to the camera.
Yeah. See?
I need you to understand.
He was serious. He was serious when he looked at her and said, "Are you?" And she's went, ha, 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 laughing away like, man, he's asking you a serious question and you just laugh it off, man. There are so many red flags here. Like, if she was in a soccer game, if she was playing soccer, she'll get a red card already. Red card, no yellow card, just straight red card. Like,
Body language. Perhaps some of you do not. When a woman finds you attractive, she's going to laugh way more at your jokes. Have you all seen myself with Mepsigram? She's clearly attracted to me. When I say things, perhaps you don't even think they're funny, she's laughing. It's subconscious. It's something that she just does because that is the way she feels. When you're laughing, flirting, what women will do is they will touch you. They will move towards you.
Yeah.
They will not turn away from you, and they will not further themselves from your body. Think of it as proximity.
That's what I said before. You can tell by the body language how they're sitting, right? I'm going to say this. Obviously, she's on Instagram and she's got many followers and she's a pretty woman. And she knows that she's pretty, right? She knows that she's pretty. And she's probably been asked out by so many men. And what that does to a woman's ego actually makes them narcissistic in a way, right? Because you're getting that much likes, that much attention. Now it begs the question on why did you marry Larry Wheels? Like, what did you see in Larry? Do you really love him? Do you really love him? Because obviously you're broke. Larry's the one with all the money, right? You're broke. So with all the signs that are showing, it tells me that, are you just looking for a safety net? Is Larry the one? You know what I mean? And Larry didn't even sign a prenup. It's insane to me, brother.
Proximity control. If she is not trying to get closer to you, she's trying to get away. This is bad. Rather than laughing at Larry Wheels and touching his arm, getting closer, she turns and looks away while laughing. If she liked Larry, loved him, she's supposed to, they're married, why isn't she laughing and leaning forward?
I mean, he's fine, but he's not my type. For sure not.
What do you mean?
He's fine, but he's not my type? So they asked her a question on the live stream. Like, would you go with Rampage Jackson? And she was like, no, he's fine, but he's not my type. That's not what it looked like at the gym. When you were touching your hair and pulling up your bra, and you were looking at him like if he was a Greek god. It didn't look like that. Man, if you had the opportunity, man, you'd be at Rampage Jackson's house like that. Man, you're talking shit. This woman's talking shit.
It's fine, but no. So he's hot, but no. He's hot, but I don't find him attractive. I was just playing with my hair and flirting with him because he's hot, but I personally don't like that look. Why? Well, because he's older. Since when do women not like older men? In comparison, Larry Wheels is younger. What percentage of girls do you think go for younger men versus older men? Last I checked, I'm 50. Mepsigram is 35. Do you think that women don't like older men? Oh, he's too old. Rampage is 47. He's younger than Coach Greg. And so what makes you think that she wouldn't be attracted to Rampage? No, I would never be attracted to a millionaire, famous UFC fighter superstar, one that can kick almost anyone's ass and he's taller than last time. Yeah, why would I like that? What possibly could I see in him? In comparison, Larry Wheels, 300 pounds of muscle. Is that what you think most women want? They want 300 pounds of muscle. I mean, it's not bad, but do you think women are more, in fact, attracted to 300-pound men who lose their breath after wrestling for 2 minutes? Or men who are world champions?
You can tell I'm like fully zoned out and it was just funny. But yeah, Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. She didn't say no.
The way he's looking at her,
So her excuse was she was fully zoned out and it was funny. No, it wasn't funny actually. It wasn't a joke. It didn't look like you were trying to be funny. You look serious. You look serious when you were giving Rampage Jackson the bedroom eyes while your husband is just 2 feet away from you. Insane, man.
he's not happy. He can't hide it. He tries to smirk a little bit. It's like, it's very uncomfortable. And he's being filmed. The disappointment in his eyes, it's very obvious. And so at this point, there's not much you can do. She either wants to be with you or she does not.
No, I just said yeah, he's okay, but no, like he's not my type.
What do you expect her to say? Like, let's be honest right now. Do you expect her on a video?
What she should have said was, no, I'm with the man that I wanted to be with. I'm with the man now that I want to be with. My man is a 10. My man is the man for me. Maybe you should have said that. Instead of saying, no, he's fine, but he's not my type. Come on, man. Fuck.
Live stream to say, well, you know, if you weren't around, like let's say you were out of the picture, you were no longer with us, you had a heart attack from abusing performance-enhancing drugs, from using all the steroids, you know, from going on the trenbolone sandwiches, the testosterone, the bulking, not giving up like you said you would, you know, all those promises you made about going natural or at least only going on HRT. You kept abusing steroids and you are no longer with us. Imagine she said that, because that could very easily happen. Then, you know, I probably would go after Rampage. I mean, why wouldn't I?
Larry giving her the death stare.
She reads out Larry giving her the death stare. It's clear he doesn't want to look like he's giving her the death scare. He doesn't want to look like he's bothered by this.
Yeah.
He wants to look like an alpha, like a very confident man. After all, he's Larry Wheels. He's stronger than almost anyone. He's over 6 feet tall. He has loads of money. Well, when you're with someone who doesn't have genuine burning desire for you, there's nothing you can do. And it's not Larry's fault. Well, indirectly it is. You need to choose a woman who chooses you. That is my best advice. You can try to swoon a girl. Is that even the right word? Try to convince her that she should love you. You meet a girl and she's thinking, yeah, all right, you're only 5'6" though. You know, I like taller men. And the woman might say, no, I don't mind having a shorter man. You know that's bullshit. They want a taller man. Women want tall.
Yeah, that's right. In general, all women, not all women, but all women want a taller man, right? And it's usually 6 feet and over, right? It doesn't matter if the woman is 5'4", 5'8", 5'9", and even if the guy is like 5'11" and still taller than them, that's not good enough. They want someone, they're very specific with this, by the way, someone 6 foot and over, something about the 6, right? So they want the 6 foot, they want the 6-pack and the 6 figures. Like, honestly. And what they don't know is, and you know, women aren't usually good at math, but the stats show that less than 3% of the population make 6 figures a year. So that's a small demographic of men whom a lot of women in general are competing for, which they will never get. In reality, they will never get. Now, maybe these men will smash them, but they won't wipe them up, because these men who are high value men have options, right? And you're not guaranteed to be number one in their life. Okay, you could be the side bitch, right? And that's, you know, just going off on what Greg's point, you know, it's just delusional. Their standards are delusional, and I'm not saying all women. There are good women out there, but those good women, they're taken by good men. So we have these Instagram women, TikTok chicks, a lot of single mothers these days. And so, you know, it's just, in this day and age, it's just crazy, man. It's insane. So, yeah.
Or men. But if you try hard enough, if you convince them, if you do all the other things, then you might in fact do it for them. But if you have to convince them, like they look at you and they're thinking, he's too short. And you work on them, you're nice to them, you buy them flowers, maybe you buy them a Birkin's bag or some bullshit. And eventually she's like, oh, you know, he does these so many good things for me. I think I could be with him because, like, Look at all the money he has and so on. If she's only with you for the money, she could probably fake it for a while, but there's going to be times like this that she couldn't hide it. Her true body's desires, they come through, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I mean, all due respect to him, I don't like older guys. Like, I like them my age, or he's a bit younger than me, he's a couple of years younger than me.
Now, I may be old school, you know, and all men are different, right? All men are different on how they want their wife to present themselves, especially in public, right? If I was Larry and I was coming on a live stream for the whole world to see, I wouldn't have my wife dressed like that. Hell no. And if she had any sense or had any respect for Larry, she will get dressed. She will put on something else. At least just cover the top. You know what I'm saying? Because you're his wife.
I mean, is that, I listened to this like 10 times. This is what I'm hearing. I didn't hear, I don't like older guys. If she had said, with all due respect to him, I like younger men. Larry, he's a couple years younger than me. Rampage, he's old. He's washed up. Perhaps 10 years ago, I would have been into him. Guy looks all right, but he's an old man. He's washed up. Larry, you're in your prime. I love you, Larry. You're the best. Never heard that. I heard I like older guys and Larry's younger than me. What did you hear?
That just says it all, man. Right? She said on live camera, live stream, that she likes older guys. Even though she's married to Larry, who was younger. How does that make Larry feel? How does that make Larry feel? Don't worry, I'll wait. Huh? I like older guys, but Larry's younger than me? What? Yo, man, it's over. It's over, man. It's over. Look, I can't tell the future, right? And I hope that it's a genuine, loving relationship, and that their marriage lasts forever, and it's a happy one. But considering all the signs, right, it's probably fair to say that the writing is on the wall, and that Larry is gonna get effed over this. All I see is an unhappy ending for Larry. I feel sorry for Larry, actually, because I like Larry. I don't feel sorry for her. Nah, hell no. And if anything, if there is going to be a divorce, she's going to win, right? Because the divorce laws in America are in favor of the woman. And Larry failed to acknowledge that. Larry failed to acknowledge that he needed to protect himself financially. And by getting married, you've given up half of that now without doing a prenup. So in my eyes, Larry failed. And but like I said, I hope it's a genuine, loving relationship, and they live happily forever. It's for better or for worse, till death do us part. But you know, as we've seen in recent years, the divorce rate has gone up dramatically in the West. And stats show that 70% to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. So, yeah, it's not looking good for Larry. But like I said, I wish him all the best.
Here, women like older men. On average, almost all of them will date an older man. Some will date younger, but most are going to date older. I can see some saying, yeah, I like them my age, you know, just a couple years older than me. But then she touches Larry, finally gives him some physical contact. Perhaps that.
She gave him physical contact because it wasn't like a loving physical contact. It was more like when she said that I like older men comment, but Larry's younger. And then she probably thought, oh, okay. She probably saw the look on Larry's face. So it was more like a touch of, oh, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you. More of a touch like that. Not a touch of, oh, I love you. You're my man. It wasn't like that at all, man. You know what I mean?
That's his love language. She's finally giving him this. And that's the first thing that she did right.
I mean, all due respect to him, I don't like older guys. Like, I like them my age, or he is a bit younger than me. He's a couple years younger than me, so.
What do you mean, guys? There's only one guy for you to like.
And then Larry, he just sounds so beta at this point. You just got to take the L. You don't try to convince a girl to like you. You never do that. You never sit there and say, what do you mean? You don't like other men. There's only me to like. Take this. You start dating a girl, okay? It's been a couple weeks in, you're dating her. Perhaps it's 3 weeks. She then says, you know, I just started to date somebody else. I'm dating somebody else. You don't say, no, don't date that guy. No, don't do that. What, are you kidding me? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Imagine trying to convince her not to do that. If you do that, it's over. It's already done.
Yeah, I agree. Like, to all the younger men out there, obviously Greg and myself, we're pretty old. But to all the younger men out there, if you really like a girl and you're dating her and everything's going good, then all of a sudden she said, look, I'm dating someone else, you know, just act cool, man. You know, just act cool. Your reaction should be, cool, that's fine. You know, I wish you all the best. And yeah, it was great while it lasted. And yeah, good luck. Just act like that. Don't try begging her to come back. Don't try and push the envelope because she will say no, because, you know, that's an ick to woman. But, you know, just act cool. You know, don't show any, you know, any anger or any sadness. And for whatever you do, never, ever cry. Okay? Just don't cry. All right? But yeah, if a girl does that, I mean, she wants to break up, just say, yeah, cool. No worries. Yeah, good luck. I loved it. It was great while it lasted. I wish you all the best. And then just move on. And that's it.
The fact that she's dating somebody else, you already know it's over. And hey, this is your options. You keep dating her and you keep her on the side, or you just end it with her. You say, okay, you're dating someone else. That's cool. We're done. It was good while it lasted. I had a great 3 weeks. This is what you do. This is what you need to do.
Yeah.
If you try to convince her not to date that other person, you are a loser, you are a simp, and it will never end well. And if you choose to stay with her, this will continue. And so do not try to convince a woman to stop dating another man. She decides on herself. She wants to be with you and only you. And that is a must. Full stop.
No, but I mean, like, in general, like, if I find somebody attractive, then yeah, it's definitely not.
You find other men attractive beside me?
Don't ask questions that you don't want to hear the answer to. Larry, what did you expect her answer to be? No, Larry, of course not. Absolutely not. You are a 10 out of 10 in my eyes, and every man out there, they're all ones. Well, Greg's a 2. The rest of the world are ones. You're a 10. And so no one else is attractive to me. It doesn't work like that, Larry.
I mean, I can acknowledge somebody looks good. No, that doesn't mean, like, I'm attracted to them.
I mean, Larry, who was literally invested in cam girls, was spending, was it 10 grand a day or some?
Damn, 10 grand a day. Yeah, I heard a story like that. Yeah, I think Larry came on YouTube and you know, did a testimony or confession, so to speak. Yeah, he was spending like 10 grand a day on cam girls. 10 grand a day on cam girl. Fuck! Larry, do you know that you're Larry Wheels? Huh? Do you know that you can just walk out in public and pick up any chick for free instead of going on these websites and spending 10 grand? Ah, bro.
Ridiculous amount on cam girls, gooning, and so on. Larry, did you not find other girls attractive? Larry, is this the only attractive woman that you've ever seen in your life? There is no other woman that could be attractive. You're married, but does that mean it's impossible to think that somebody else is attractive? Do you really think that's the case? And so to start opening up like this, to show and reveal to the world your insecurities, that you're not really alpha, to me, it's over. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah. What's this? No way Larry Wheels reveals her supermodel wife has not signed a prenup despite him being a multi-millionaire. I can just picture this, right? I think he did mention it. but he didn't enforce it. I think he mentioned it as a question instead of making it a statement, right? I think this is how I see it. He goes to her, oh, what do you think about signing a prenup? And I can just see her reaction. Why? Why do you want me to sign a prenup? You don't trust me? I love you. And all this other bullshit. And then Larry caved in. You know, she probably gave him a blowjob and gave him some pussy. And then that's when he definitely caved in. And now they got no prenup. And now she's got one up on Larry. It's insane.
At the airport, and I just see a clip, Larry Wheels explaining that he didn't get her to sign a prenup because he trusts her. I mean, of all the things that Larry Wheels has done, you know, he's done stupid things. He's abused Tran, he's done steroids, he got slapped in the face by a 300-pound man. Basically, you get a concussion, it's bad for your brain. This is probably the dumbest thing he's ever done. I mean, it's the most famous last words in the world. I trust her. What is wrong with you? And so if there's one message from this video, one thing that you must learn is that if you decide to get married, you sign a prenup. I don't care how much she's the nicest girl you've ever met, how smart she is, how much in love you are. All those things can change in 20 years. People are not the same as they are throughout their lifetimes. They can change. They're no longer the same. You don't know what could happen. She could meet another man. She could become a drug addict. She could become basically the most horrific person in the world. You never know. I mean, just look at Peter Tia. You never know what's under there. You never know what they're really like. You never really know someone. Most people, they show you the tip of the iceberg, and even when you marry someone, you at best know 50% of them. You really think that every single thought they've ever had, every ounce of their being, that you truly know everything about them and that you can predict the future. Yeah. You cannot. If you're getting married, you get a prenup. Full stop. There is no maybe, there is no trust, there is no I didn't want to upset her. And remember this, if you actually get a prenup, there's a 30% increase in staying together. And so if somebody says, no, I don't want to get a prenup, explain to them, well, does that mean that you want to get a divorce? Because by getting a prenup, it secures the marriage by 30%.
Exactly, man. I don't know why women get all caught up when a man asks or says, I want to get a prenup. Now let's reverse that. Let's say the woman's got $100 million and the man only makes what? 70 grand a year. Now they're in love, right? It's hard to see because you never see women that make more money with a man, would go with a man that makes less money. But for hypothetical sake, let's say they're about to get married and she says to him, I want to get a prenup, right? If he started acting up, right? If he started acting up, she would get pissed off, right? And she will call off the wedding. That's what I'm assuming, right? But I would assume that men, or most men, will be happy and say, all right, let's do a prenup, okay? So, yeah, he would agree that he want to get a prenup. And it's just so different with men and women, how we think. And it's just insane how they think that men and women are all equal when we're really not.
They say, oh, you're ruining it for me. You don't know what you're doing. Why would you enforce that? Why would you ask me to do that? You'd say, well, because I love you that much and I want to stay with you forever. And by getting a prenup, we've increased our odds by 30%. Let's go to comments. What are the people in the comment section? Is this Coach Greg? Did I get this off? Bro's a millionaire married to a bop. Crazy work. I like older guys, then says he is young. I mean, that's what I heard. I like older guys. Larry's younger than me. Like, what in the world was that? Yep, this relationship done. Get out now, homie. She for the streets. Larry Hart being ripped like nothing, painful to watch. He can lift heavy weights, but he can't pick up a good woman. What really is the moral of the story? Well, if you're not taking Turk Builder Max, you're going to probably end up in a relationship.
All right, man. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. As you can see, for me, it's over. It's over. That relationship. I can see that relationship probably being over in the next, maybe, I'll give it 5 years max. 5 years max, right? and they can't have children because that's the good thing about this. And I don't mean to sound insensitive, but Larry can't have children because he's infertile because of all the steroids he's taken over the years, and he's said that himself. And to me, that's a good thing, because what you don't want is when you're in a marriage and then she asks for a divorce and then you have kids. That is the worst, all right? At least the kids won't have to go through, if you get a divorce, at least the kids won't have to go through this because you can't have any, right? So to me, that's a good thing. But overall, Larry, my man, I hope you wake up, and I hope everything I've said, I hope what everyone else has said on their podcasts, reaction videos, I hope it's not true. I hope that you do have a long-lasting, loving relationship with this woman. I hope she does have a good think and change her priorities, and I hope she does get off Instagram now because she's your wife, and maybe get in the kitchen and start cooking. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all for watching. Leave a comment below. Subscribe, motherfucker. And I'll see you in the next one.